think that
So
was
summer has officially begun?
I think so.
Hell yeah.
And like I went to the Japanese house Maggie Rogers concert, and that was like at the amp on the lawn.
How was that?
It was good.
Hell yeah.
Maggie Rogers, like, I like her music enough, but I kind of got bored.
Oh no.
But I had my AirPods. And then are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay. But like the Japanese house, that was great because like Sunshine Baby was like one of my number one songs of last year. And it was one of the first albums that like because I attribute an album to like a location and like a memory, you know? It's like part of a photographic memory, which we could talk about. I had a realization the other day.
Oh.
So that was like
I would love
cool
to.
for me to attribute that to like a summer in Arkansas last year and then actually like get to see it live.
Cause did you have like well, I guess we met over summer last year. So like you were here for the summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't go like that hard.
I was gonna say, hell yeah. But I was gonna say we definitely have to like, what was I gonna say? Holy shit.
Oh my god, we'll never know.
Oh, I just feel as you've probably settled in a lot more.
Yeah.
Over the last year, and it's just allowed you to have a more fun summer.
Yeah, more like I know more people now, more opportunities. I know more places. But like last summer was great because it was just kind of me being in a new place, like decompressing after my awful time in Vegas.
Settling into your environment. Yeah.
And then like exploring like the area on my own, which I love.
At the same time, you had to like establish yourself at your job.
True.
You gotta figure out work, get everything settled. You gotta find a place to stay, get your bearings.
It was way more busy, but it was still a good summer. But now, yeah, it feels different.
And then you find the balance.
Yeah.
You know what we still have to do?
Don't talk about our summer bucket list.
No. I still have to process those photos.
Oh my god. Fuck, dude, I forget about that every time.
I know. And I'm so curious because that was only the last 3 or 4 pictures that we had on there. And I don't even remember what the
other ones?
rest of whatever's on there is. I have no clue.
I don't think
I'm so curious.
The best thing about disposable cameras is like titty pics. Because then you don't remember whose titties are on the camera. And then you develop and you're like, oh yeah. And then you know there's some creepy guy at Walgreens just fucking...
jorking it.
Just straight up jorking it.
And by it...
I mean...
his prescripts.
Oh.
I don't know.
Peanuts. But relating to music and like it's like a visual thing for me. You know how people have like the synesthesia? Is that how you pronounce it? Where they see colors when they hear music. Maggie Rogers. And Pharrell. But Charlie XCX was describing a song on her new album on this like, it's that Tape Notes podcast. I don't know if you've heard of that. They just have like producers on to like describe how the song was made. So it's more like in depth about it. And so she was like describing what she pictured while she was listening to a song, and it was like this super club and like the different rooms at like the different time of the song that she was like picturing. She was like, this is when you're in the bathroom, and then this is when you're like walking through the hallway. And I was like, finally, that's how I experience music, is like location based and like the environment. And I think it's like a more common thing than seeing colors. But
I was actually I was at work describing Claro's new song that I've just been in love with.
Yeah.
I was like, it's taking a walk on like a cool summer day, but with your headphones on, and like the music's pretty loud.
Yeah. And it's
and
like
you're
sunny?
just in your own world. Yeah, sunny, partly cloudy, not too hot, little breeze. You're going crazy over there between the coffee and the...
Sorry.
Gotta get you a sippy cup.
I got long fucking arms.
For real.
Yeah, we do. I don't want to spill
Slender
this
Man has.
No, I love that. Because that's how, like, every song... That's how I know, like, my favorite, like, genre or type of song is if you could picture either an aerial shot or you're in a car on a highway in the middle of the night heading west towards a beach. And it's just from my time in San Diego and like all those memories.
I think mine is very similar.
Yeah.
Mine, I would have to say, same shot from the trunk of the car.
Tea.
Car full of friends, like 5 seats,
Yeah.
windows all down, sunny day, driving could be absolutely wherever.
Yeah.
But everybody's just singing along to the song. Like, that's the song.
That's the vibe.
That's my
Yeah.
summer song.
So it's not even like a genre, an artist, or like a
It's
like
just a
it's just a song
vibe.
that fits into that
Yeah.
vibe. Oh my god, I love that. I have like 15. No, it's got to be more than that. I can't do the fucking exponential math, but I have playlists for every weather type of time of day, and like season. So like there's summer and winter songs, there's dusk songs, there's sunrise songs, there's a cloudy day morning song, there's a sunny day morning song, and I categorize them like that and split them all out.
I've only made 2 playlists that have amassed over like 25 songs ever. I wish I was better at it because like with being the kind of person that does listen to music based on vibes, it would be very fitting for me to invest more time in making playlists.
Yeah, same.
But the only 2 I've ever made were entitled Sour Gummy Worms and Frosted Flakes.
Why are they food based? Why are they snack based? Cheez-Its.
It's just what I was shooting for. I was,
what was
my mindset was thinking that these songs give off the vibes of a sour gummy worm.
Wow. What was it? What's an example of a Frosted Flake song? Is it Kelly Price by the Migos?
It's been so long, I couldn't even tell you. But so Frosted Flakes was more like upbeat, like breakfast, like getting your day started.
What was Gummy Worms? Like nighttime vibe?
Super
Or
like
summer
kind
day?
of low, slow, like reverb heavy music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lo-fi type beat?
I wouldn't go lo-fi. It was like a lot of like Kuko type shit.
What the fuck is that?
You
What
never
did you
heard
call
of
me?
Kuko? Okay, I'll show you some Kuko after this,
Okay.
and we'll go into that.
Okay.
Going from that though, you had a great question.
Yeah, I want to know your take on this and everybody listening, because I think it's different based on like life experience. You know how like you'll attribute a song to summer just because you heard it one summer, like the summer of 2016. So I was wondering who your like ultimate summer artist is. Like if you were to be driving to the fucking lake on a sunny summer day with the homies and you're like, this is the vibe I'm gonna put on.
In that specific context, driving to the lake,
It is different based on what you're doing.
Because if I was going to like the beach or like
Pool.
there's definitely different. But if I'm driving to the lake, CCR, 100%. That's my
fucking
summer
R.
band.
Dang, that's a good one.
I
for
love
like the
that
good
shit.
vibes, but it's kind of like slow.
It's my
like
windows
mellow.
down shit.
Wow, that's a good one. Fucking CCR.
I love it.
You know who I think?
Especially the Green River album. But like I think I've talked about how much I love Green River on this pod.
Maybe. You're more of an old soul. You like more like
I just like
old grandpa music.
hearing the instruments. I think that's my big thing that I enjoy more about older music is you can really pick apart the sounds.
Yeah.
More so. And they're authentic sounds. It's a bass guitar, it's a electric guitar, it's drums, it's this, it's a trumpet, saxophone. Whereas now I feel like the music you can pick apart the sounds, but you're more just picking apart sounds.
Yeah,
you
like
are
a sample. Like you're like, oh, this synth is.
Yeah, like obviously there's gonna be like drums, but like
I know.
kind of just an important song.
Yeah.
Or part of a song.
And there's like a million different fucking kicks that exist, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's, yeah, both have their like benefits. You know what you would think is cool? The 1975 on their last album, because they've been playing as a band together for like 20 years.
Oh
and they all
God.
have their instruments. I know, right? Because they started when they were in like fucking middle school. They're all
Okay,
like
that's
mid-30s
so cool.
now. Isn't that
That's
fun?
so sick.
Same members, same dudes. They're still like besties.
I love that.
Yeah. So on their
Goals.
last album, because they got really into that. I mean, they had some like synth and like their drummer's a really good producer and likes like techno stuff, so they've dabbled. But their last album, they went like full like live instruments in the studio. Obviously, I mean, they've done that for a while. But one thing they did is they had like people who played a different instrument play a different one. So somebody who didn't even know how to play the fucking cello, they were like, you play it because it'll sound more authentic if it's a little bit like fucked up and imperfect.
Like randos or people within the band?
People within the band.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that cool though?
I
Because then
do
they
love
got
it.
more like authentic like sounds because it was like a little bit fucked up.
Yeah,
I love
because they understand the premise of what they're supposed to do, but
Yeah.
it's not the fine-tuned that person who does it every single day is gonna have.
Yeah, it's not the perfection of a lead guitarist who's been doing it
Mhm.
for 30 years.
That is super
It's
cool.
like somebody else trying.
Okay,
that.
you're gonna we'll dive into some music on the way to Cheebs after this.
Yeah. Sorry, I could talk music forever. Anyway,
I love
mine,
music.
I think I realized Post Malone. Almost every single one of his albums, I feel like I listen to in like the summertime, and it just has like good summer memories to me.
It bums me out that I don't listen to as much Post Malone. And I know that's weird to say because it's completely within my control.
You're like, who the fuck is stopping me from listening
But
to Post Malone?
nobody is stopping me, and I will admit that it's very fixable. It's just that I don't find myself thinking about it as often anymore. And he's on my timelines. Like I listen to a lot of Post Malone when I'm around people that play it. Like
Yeah,
it's not that I've got anything against Post Malone. I quite enjoy Post Malone
Yeah.
as well.
just never
I
got
just-
into him.
Well, I used to be. Like when he dropped Beer Bongs and Bentleys,
Okay,
I was
that's such a good
such a
summer
good-
album to me.
It was
Yeah.
it was such a lit album.
So fun. What
I
year was
just
that?
I just kind of like phased out. It
Yeah.
really it bums me out. But
He's great. But yeah, there's I feel that sometimes where I'm like I like and know this artist pretty well, but I've never like delved deep into their
I like to this day I
Discography.
still follow his dad on Twitter.
his
His
dad?
dad's Twitter is hilarious.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't even follow Post.
Just his dad.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Happy Father's Day tomorrow
Yeah.
to all the daddies
Happy
out there.
Father's Day to all the fathers.
I said daddies. You said fathers.
Yeah, I did. Gotta show love. Two teams,
I love dads.
but all the same team as well.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's what's up. Ew. Why are your knuckles so cold?
I don't know, my hands are freezing.
Mine are usually freezing.
That's why I've been like
They're
over
sweaty.
here just like moving them around. Ew.
I'm always sweaty. My spirit animal. I don't know if that's PC. I feel like indigenous people don't like when like white people adopt like the spirit animal thing because it's way more like deep than us just being like my spirit animal.
I get that.
But if I were to be an animal, I would be a sticky tree frog because I like climbing stuff and my hands are always sticky.
I've never seen you climb one thing.
Oh, I don't know. I like jumping on stuff.
You don't even know what you just asked for.
You have no idea. It's true. I don't climb on stuff as much as I used to because I am a 25-year-old woman.
You're a professional woman now.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm a woman in business.
Mm-hmm.
Woman in STEM.
I remembered. I know what that means.
Educated Corbin.
So, how old are you?
It hit me in the car today. I don't know why. Like driving down here.
I know
was
the
like-
answer to this question, by the way.
I low-key want to be like Coco Chanel. She's like one of my idols. Without all the anti-Semitic shit. But she would just like lie about her age. Nobody ever really knew. I mean, she would lie about everything, which is why she's kind of one of my idols. She would just make shit up. But like
It's up to speed.
in my soul, because I don't really count the years that I lived in Vegas because it aged me too much. In my head, I'm like 23. But it hit me today that I was like, I'm 25.
I feel that. I feel that.
And it's not like, I feel like I'm going to feel the same no matter what age I am, honestly. But like, you remember being in like high school and thinking 25 was like so far away?
So old.
So old.
You were so mature by the
I
time you were
know.
25.
Mid-20s. It like just really hit me today because I just go about my day doing whatever the fuck. I don't think about it.
I'm I'm trying to remember. Reese said some crazy shit to me, which is absurd because I'm only like a year and a half older than him. No, about being fucking old. And I was like, brother, we're about 2 years apart.
I know.
But he said some shit about me being alive like 100 years ago. I was like, what the fuck?
He said that to me the other day. He was like back in the Civil War when Brooke was born. I was like, damn.
Yeah, he goes in on just about anybody.
I love it.
Unapologetically.
I don't mind aging. I think it's kind of a blessing.
I've heard all my friends that are in their 30s are like, it's lit. Just wait.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're really waiting for.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I feel like I finally aged into... Isn't that in New Girl? When he says something about... like, finally getting to the age where he's supposed to be. Anyway.
I don't know.
I feel like since I got, like, sober, and I've never really been, like, a party, like, going out girl, that, like, when I got sober at 21, I felt like I was just, like, way older and, like, doing more, like, old people shit. But now I feel like people are, like, my age are getting to that point I was at. So people are more just, like, down to chill and, like, not drink. And I'm like, it feels good.
That's the thing. Like, I'm so okay with just, like, hanging out.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, like, I'm not going to be like, I gotta, because it's the weekend. Like, we can just go do some shit.
I love that. And I think it's way more fulfilling. And I think people are realizing that just, like, the connection
absolutely.
with people.
And I'm, like, in the process of, like, really taking steps back in like, my smoking. And I'm just enjoying it so much. Yeah.
You're smoking way more cigarettes now, though, right?
It's actually a natural alternative for vaping. So...
It is.
Yeah. If any of y'all are struggling with vaping, cigarettes.
American Spirit Blues. And they're filtered, so they're fine for you.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a filter in there. Yeah. You can actually even learn to hand roll your own. It's out there.
You can.
Yeah.
I met a French guy in college who tried to teach me how to roll my own cigarettes.
That's such a French thing.
Isn't that the most... And then we had a wine tasting where he, like, explained different French wines to us. He was probably an NPC.
The fuck was this guy? Yeah.
It's probably just a French implant in my program that is my life.
Fucking like DLC content.
DLC.
Downloadable. That was kind of redundant because DLC is downloadable content.
Downloadable content.
It's like if you buy a base game and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna add some maps, but you gotta buy them." Oh. That's DLC.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's DSL. Take notes.
Word. Got it.
Stop with the caffeine. We both haven't eaten today. Wait.
And this is my second.
Damn. That's big,
I had one this morning.
Okay, so when we go to Chiba Hut, that's not lunch. That's breakfast.
That is breakfast. I stand on this. You will not get me to change my mind. Not like you
He's
specifically.
Yelling at me. He's screaming.
Just the premise. Breakfast.
Oh my god.
Breakfast.
He just swung on me.
Regardless of the day, breakfast is the first, regardless of the time of day, breakfast is the first meal of the day. It says it in the name. You're breaking fast. It's that simple.
It is.
And I really don't think it should be argued. It's breakfast.
I won't. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Unless, and I was gonna ask you this: do you consider your first coffee of the day, if you haven't eaten, breaking your fast?
No.
Neither do I.
I consider like water and black coffee.
Yeah, and that's because I'm the same way, because it's just black coffee. Yeah. I don't feel inclined to say that that's like the breaking of my fast, because I'm really not gaining anything. Yeah. Calorically. No calories. From that. But yeah, that's my hot take. I had to say it.
It's true.
I've said it multiple times in the past. I had to publicly say it.
Yeah, he had to get that off his chest.
Had to get it posted forever.
Yeah. He was like sweating earlier. He was so stressed about it.
Honestly, I was heated, pacing back and forth in the living room.
Yelling at me. So if you don't eat until like 4, it's a double meaning. Like that word has evolved.
Definitely.
Because now it's a breakfast food. My nose is so itchy.
I'm trying to remember. Do you have your phone by you? Did you see go check the comment on the ampersand video.
Oh my god.
Did you see that?
I did. Dude, I'm literally hitting everything today. I'm so sorry. I'm so clumsy.
It's that caffeine. You're just flailing around.
It is.
We have to tell them this. And I wonder if this is true. I'm wondering if this is true.
It is. I looked it up.
Did you look it up? Okay.
Yes. So
what does it say?
This guy, this lovely fan, commented it was originally and per se and. So like
double and is crazy.
I know. And then I guess it just evolved in the English language. Like it was kind of like slang. Like it just became, they said it
I
so
wonder
fast.
when they say originally, I wonder how long ago that was. Because if it's like old English, I can kind of get it.
So the Latin expression per se. Oh, even the symbol has evolved like crazy.
Oh, wait. I'd like to see.
Look at that shit. That's pretty
okay,
badass.
but I've seen this one before. I've definitely seen that one.
Yeah. Isn't that still on the fucking keyboards? On like on iPhone?
Probably. I love the accessibility of the iPhone keyboard. Like the 0 turn into a degree symbol. Mwah.
What? It does?
You didn't know this?
I don't think I've ever done that.
If you're ever trying to type like
out.
degrees, holding the 0, you turn it, you can...
What the fuck?
Breaking news.
I can't wait to never use that.
I actually use it a lot more than I'd think.
Really?
Yeah. It comes in
I
handy.
always just type it out. Degrees.
Well,
I can't find it. I swear
you
I
don't
read
have
something
to.
about it. It's just because I Google like shit. I thought it would be on the Wikipedia. And per se and...
Another breaking news. Brooke lied.
I never would have expected this.
Shocker.
Did you see my tweet where I was like, for somebody who fucking lies all the time, I'm still the realest bitch of all time?
No, I would have liked it if I had.
I thought it was hilarious.
I do hate that your retweets are off though, because sometimes I do want to retweet because I know it gets more in the timeline than I like.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I need to share this with the world.
Mm-hmm.
You
could screenshot it and put it and
just
retweet.
post it.
Yeah. I'm just private. I became private when I went to
But
like
also
interview
block
for my
out your
job.
name so that they don't go searching.
Yeah, true. Now I'll claim it was AI anyway. I'll claim it's not real. Never mind, I'm not going to say that. This is... The last phrase was routinely slurred to ampersand, so I guess they just said it so fast it became
slurred.
that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is actually a slur, and we've said it 87 times.
Shit.
It said, and the term had entered common English usage by 1837.
Okay, so it is old Englishy.
That's old.
Okay.
So I'm right.
Yeah. Kind of.
Basically, I was completely right. And for sand.
Yeah, so you had it.
So if I would have said and per sand, it would have been closer.
I mean, it would have been closer.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just ampersand. Yeah.
I think I can indirectly blame that on my parents for putting me in public school.
I went to public school.
Same. And I'm glad I did.
I did go to a couple years of private school, but it was like in
That's you
kindergarten and second grade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you have a little uniform?
Yeah.
With your little lunchbox?
I'm sure I had a super lit lunchbox.
Probably.
Yeah. But did not dig private school. It was not for me.
Yeah. I mean, I had friends who were like in private school and they were fine. I'm just glad I didn't.
My first day of public school was so crazy when I found out I got to just wear my clothes.
Yeah. That's wild.
I was like, what do I have to wear? And they're like, whatever you want.
You're like, I can express myself. I don't know what to do.
I didn't even know what to do.
That's why you're so fitted now. You were repressed.
No, this happened very recently, bro. I could not dress for a long time. It was horrible. I was down bad. I had to just start forcing myself to.
Yeah.
At a certain point, because I was like, this is just not cutting it.
Mm.
Very much so was like a Sperry's kid.
Oh my god.
I mean, I was in like DECA. Do you know what DECA is?
No.
It's like a business club in high school, and you go and like do events that are like business themed.
Ooh.
So there's like hospitality, marketing, there's stuff like that. There's like one event that's got different variations, called like the Virtual Business Challenge, and it's basically like a game. It was pretty fun.
That's lit.
It was I did the the fashion one.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was like running like a store or some shit. It was hard as fuck.
Really?
It was so hard. I was like, I did everything in my power to like break even.
Oh, fuck.
And there was people, so like the people that won it at nationals were just like making racks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? How?
Did that deter you from ever wanting to have your own business? Or clothing store?
No, I literally, I still to this day want to have my own business.
Same.
It just deterred, well, I wouldn't really say it deterred me from anything. Because I did like that, and I also did like a normal event where like you sit down in like a room with everybody else that's doing it, and then they pass out the prompt, and you have the same amount of time to prepare. And then everybody gets like called in. They got to leave the prompt.
That's kind of cool.
It was super cool for like preparing me for certain things. And just giving me an idea of what it kind of was like in the business world. Obviously, like super like scaled down degree.
Yeah, but that'll help you more than just sitting in a fucking class, like reading a
and it
textbook
also
about
just
it.
taught me a lot about like interview skills, carrying myself professionally in the moments that I need to. And so I do appreciate it for that. And like I wanted to do business in like college when I first went. So like it was like good, applicable, extracurricular when I was doing it.
Good for the college apps for sure.
Year.
Oh,
Well, I actually only sent in like one.
Really?
To the U of A. I was just like,
whoa.
Not that I was like confident, because I wasn't confident. I just didn't like put the effort in.
Oh my god.
I may have applied to like a couple others, but I don't think I did.
I applied to a lot.
Just kind of hoped I got in.
Yeah. But some of them, like, I would get stuff in the mail that was like free application. So I was like, why not? Like, waive the application fee. You just didn't want to
do it.
Copy and paste.
Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't for me.
Dude, I don't remember. It was so long ago. I'm like 30.
Glad I figured it out 30. Now.
I keep saying that, and people who are like actually pushing 30 keep getting mad at me.
I mean, if you're at roundup age.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I round up at my half birthday anyway.
24 and a half. That's
we round up
that's
from
rounding
5.
up. Yep.
In September, I'm pushing 30.
Wild. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start being like, the girl I hosted is almost 30.
Yeah. Can you please? Because then that'll be so much better when people meet me and they're like, oh, you're only 25, you know?
Mm-hmm. Like, he said you were almost 30.
Like, I am. Rounding up.
Yeah. Okay. I have to admit something to y'all.
Okay.
Because I was so excited to talk about how I had been doing so good on Duolingo. That damn app wouldn't stop sending me notifications, and I got annoyed and ghosted. And to the extent where the app sent me a notification that said,
hey, bitch.
Am I bothering you? I'll leave this alone now. And I don't know if that's the exact one. We'll fix it if I was wrong. But I'll show you afterwards.
Okay.
But it's funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
They're like a funny company. They know what they're doing. You could also like just
I was also just like, I just need to turn off the push notifications.
Yeah. I don't have notifications on for like anything.
It would just send it to me at the worst times, like when I absolutely did not want to practice Spanish.
Mm-hmm. That's when you got it.
Bing. I'd be like,
I just have the widget. So once it hits like 8 p.m., they're like, it's late. And it's like the red, angry fucking bird.
Yes.
And I'm like, I have 4 hours to do this.
And they're like, save your streak. Oh my God, your streak. Can I get the streak?
Oh my God. Kim, there's people that are dying.
Pop off my ass. I have shit to do.
Literally.
I'm sleepy.
I have to go pick up the kids from fucking daycare.
Damn right it's late. I'm trying to go to bed.
Yeah, it's late. I don't want to. Como se dice?
Como se dice what?
I don't know.
All right.
That would be crazy if we hit like episode 115 will be all in Spanish.
No.
We have 100. That's 100 weeks for us to get this shit down. That's 2 years.
Dude, That's actually kind of a long time.
That's a long
What
time.
if we picked like a
And
more fun language?
I don't want to learn anything else.
What if it's
We're
like
not
pretty
doing
similar?
French.
Italian.
Fuck the French. Let's do Italian.
I'd be down to
I've
do
done a
Italian.
couple lessons of Italian.
I kind of want to switch off from Spanish because Duolingo is annoying.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do Italian.
Okay. Those are
I
kind of
wish
similar.
I took a little bit of an Arabic class my first semester back at college, and I loved it, and I would love to learn that again. That was so lit. Learning to write it was probably the coolest thing in the world.
That is cool, but it's way harder.
Is there any
because of
water?
that.
Do I have my water? I was gonna say if I had some water, I could write something right here.
Like, I think I'm smart enough to learn a language. You want to dip it in my coffee?
No, I think that would ruin it.
I think it would.
Bummer. The one word that is stuck in my mind that I can write is door.
In Arabic?
Yeah.
It's so unhelpful. Like, imagine you're stuck in a fucking Arabic country and all you can write is door. You're stranded on a fucking island. And you just write
drawing it in the sand.
You need to learn how to write like help. Or like
Okay, so let me explain. The reason it's ingrained is because as you're learning to write and you're learning the letters, in Arabic, it's one of the few words that is spelled with just an A and a B. So it's like B-A-B.
Oh,
and
I
so it's very early letters and it's very simple to write.
Yeah.
And so it's a good learning word. And so it's just ingrained in my head.
Now? Door.
Yeah, I don't think I could write anything else. I have like my old textbook. I got to get it back from a buddy. I let him borrow it because he wanted to go through it. But I want it back now.
That's what I want to get.
Robert, if you're listening, I want my book back.
Bring that shit. Charge him a late fee. Like a library.
No, I said take your time. Anytime I give somebody a book, I say take your time.
Oh, yeah.
But then if I find out they actually aren't putting any effort into using or reading it, I'm like, I kind of want it back.
At me next time. I still haven't finished the 4 agreements.
But you got into
agreements.
it. Yeah.
I just have to finish the end.
I have Karma here. I forgot to give it to you last time.
Karma's a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I do want to.
If you make it, that's what I learned in that book.
Yeah.
But it can also be your best friend.
Fucking point at me. Oh my god, back up. He almost stabbed me in the fucking eye earlier, dude.
After a ghost punched you?
Yeah. After I got punched in the head and locked out of your house. Corbin's been bullying the shit out of me.
That is not the order of events. She actually got locked out first and then she got punched in the head.
No.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. Fucking this house is a prison.
I wish this was a house.
I call my apartment house. I'm going home.
I call it home. I don't call it a house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I might not. I can't remember. I thought of that today. Because sometimes I'll just like sit and stare off into the distance, like Albert Einstein, and just think. It's not like meditation, but it's not like I'm just sitting there
Like
thinking.
free-flowing thought. Just letting things happen.
Mm-hmm. And during that, I was looking like out at my balcony and I was like, I'm up in the air right now. Like we're not on the ground. It feels like we're on ground level because we're at like the floor. But I was like, I'm really high up right now.
Every time I talk to you, this has been a developing theory. I think that your sobriety could be one of the most complex lies that you have built up because there is just no way these thoughts happen naturally.
He's on to me. That was like one of my biggest jokes the first year of my sobriety was that I was just doing it for the clout and just for people to be like, oh, congrats. And then behind doors, I was just getting fucked up.
I think you are.
No, I would never do that. It also doesn't count when you boof it, when you French inhale it.
When you French it.
Or
you have to smoke it too French.
what's the one where somebody passes it to your mouth all sensually?
Oh, like shotgunning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. Do you know that Stevie Nicks was so addicted to cocaine that she had somebody blow it up her butthole?
Whoa.
All right, thanks for watching.
I mean, we are at about 35 minutes.
What a fucked up way to end.
But
It's
that's
just
exactly how we're gonna.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for hanging out for episode 15. I think we kind of said something about it.
Yeah.
Anyhow, peace.
Peace.